ended up not making anything because I was too excited. Hey bro, let's hop on a 6v1. Right? So I get up different girls from even different countries, bro. You know that approaching Uncle Waffles, bro. Niggas gonna want us to run in 2 minutes. I'm not ready for that shit, bruh. Cause why are you involving me? Bye. 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 So I'm like, lock in. Pull out my phone. Here's the only shit I'm gonna show chat. She sends a sticker. Okay, before I say anything in general, bro, I just don't tell me I'm Bashila. I know I'm Bashila. Relax, bro. I just washed my face and I didn't put any lotion. You see, I'm Bashila. I know. Relax. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook for this one, bro. As you see, we got the t-shirt on, bro. You feel me? When we got the Harry Potter, yo, right? Yeah. So when we got the Harry Potter shirt on, you know I'm about to cook a story for you guys. You know what I mean? Anyways, you feel me? Congratulations to everyone for making it into this year. You feel me? God be with you. God bless you. I don't know why I haven't uploaded the video that I made like a week ago, but I'm working on that. I'm sure that. Okay. I'm sure I'll upload that video anytime today, because it is a Friday. English. Okay, anyways, let's get straight into the story. I don't want to waste any time. Okay, boom. I don't remember what day it was, but I remember it was like a month ago. It was December, right? So I'm out with my boys. You know what I mean? I'm out with my boy actually. We vibe to Mall of Africa, bro. We cook. Vibe to Mall of Africa. What's the goal? The original goal is to make content, but I ended up not making anything because I was too excited. Let me land. Let me explain something. Right? So in December I had many plans. If you watch my videos, you know, okay, most people, I'm probably talking alone here, but either way, if you know the whole basis of the channel, bro, then you know, like I said, I was gonna upload a lot more content in there. I said I was gonna upload a lot more content in December, right? And yes, that's what I was planning on doing. I even told my friends, hey bro, let's hop on a 6v1, right? So I get up different girls from even different countries, bro. Yeah, so I DM'd these girls and told them, hey, are you up for this? And some of the girls that I've already met before. Some of the girls I met before, I met from, you know, just talking to them through friends and shit like that. And some of them was, you know, you know, like, you know, so much you know what I'm saying, type of shit. So, you know, some of them was that type of vibe. And then there's also, yeah, some that I just DM'd on Instagram was like, hey, you feel me? Would you like to pull up on this? And she was like, hey, why not? And now one of the girls rejected this shit, and she was like, okay, boom, it's good. All of that. But that's not the basis of the story, right? So 6v1 ended up not happening because, number one, way too many niggas were canceling. Like 3 niggas canceled. They were like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna do it with 3 people, bro. I'm gonna wait until we have enough people, and once we're stocked up, you got your e-date. I don't know when I'm gonna be doing the e-date. But right now I think I should be gathering people and tell them, hey, let's resume with this and that. But for now, let's get on Mall of Africa, right? It's December now, right? And I originally planned it to do content, as I said, but I ended up not doing content. Reason why is because I was so excited. Okay, let me explain something with me, right? Yo, as always, like as a human being, of course, like, you know what I mean, like as a human being, like I'm mature, right? But it gets to a point like when you're too excited, you don't want to do anything but focus just on that. Why I was excited? I don't know. I can't tell you, bro. Cause either way, we didn't do a lot of shit on that day, but it is what it is. All right. So yeah, we pull up. And then we go on that escalator. What's that thing called? The escalator. Away. And here's where the story starts, right? I'm going with my friend. My friend's at the pick with me, dog. I'm wearing this hat, bro. That one head, I don't have it right now. But it was the head that I shot the photo with on that grade 9 market day thingy. My bad. And boom, bro. What happens that this girl's like here, right? She's coming. And I look at her, bro. Oh, this girl's my boy. You. And people will say, Dash, why didn't you approach? When would you approach? Would you approach you? You're not approaching, bro. You're not approaching Uncle Waffles, bro. Okay, I didn't see Uncle Waffles, but like, you know what the reference is? Like, Uncle Waffles isn't even like all that to me, but I'm just saying, you know, just for context, because a lot of people are interested in her. Don't. Okay. And now she's coming, right? I look at her, full eye contact, bro. I look at her. She's coming, bro. Whole time, my shit's pow on my chest, all my life. My nigga's looking at me, and I see him like, you know that thing when you look at something and you look at the corner of your eye and see like your boy's looking at you or someone's looking at you or something in general, right? And I look at this girl, I'm like, bro. And I'm quiet the whole time. She's looking at me. She's coming down the escalator, mind you. She's like, while we're going up, she's like, and then she looks there. I don't even know what happened. And then my boy's looking at me and she's like, hey, go for it. I'm like, nah, dog. Dog. You don't know the door and you don't know the door. And wait for it. Composure, right? Did I end up doing it? You'll see end of the day. So fade we vibe, and I'm like, okay, let's get straight to what we came here for, right? And now the bruise like, okay, wait. First, let's vibe to the iPhone store. I need to check out something. I'm like, okay, can you film it the whole time? It's like, yeah, wait, we'll get to it. I'm not ready yet. I'm like, okay, boom, let's run it. Stressless, right? So if you don't know Mall of Africa, you start with the escalators and then you go down, and then there's where there's checkers, and then it's checkers here, and then you go, and then it's the donut shop, and then right there's the food court. So this nigga suggests that we go all the way around like this, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Alright? And we ended up doing it anyway. No matter the argument, we ended up doing it anyway. Right? And then we went, and then we took the escalator up, and then we went to the iPhone store, to the Apple store, whatever. iStore. I think it was the iStore. Right? In the Mall of Africa. And then we arrived there, and then we take a look at iPhone 17. Yo! Boy! You feel me? That shit is so moy, boy. I take a look at that thing, I'm like, pretend this is a phone, chat. I take a look at that thing, I'm like, yo. Obviously, you can take it out the thingy, but like it was on top of this one mount. I don't know what you want to call it, but it was on top of like a mount. So it's like something here, and then the phones are, operating in that shit. And then we go to the camera, bro. This shit is insane. And then, meantime, bro, I'm looking around, right? And once I look around, the moment, meantime, I'm looking around the store looking for phones and shit like that. I go to the S20. I go to the fucking, I said fucking S20. I go to the fucking MacBooks on that side. And this nigga comes out, and I'm looking at him like, where you going now? And then say, Ika, let's order 2 men. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Right now, I was talking about us filming, and you said, let's come here. Now you want to run a 2 man. Like, at this point, I knew you just wanted to get me with that girl, bro. Gangani. You know what I mean? And I was like, nah, bro. End of the day, it doesn't even matter. I was like, hey, bro, fuck it. Let me get out of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, I didn't even come there for the 2 man, but I was expecting something like that from a bro like him. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm like, okay, let's go to that one store for the caps, for the faded caps first. And we find there, we check around, right? And then we see more girls, but yo, You. Me drained mommies, boy. Me drained mommies, boy. Too much, boy. And now, right, they're coming like this, right? And when they come into my direction, they're coming to our direction. Like it's like a bunch of girls. I think it was like 5 of them, bro. So now I know these multiple mummies, not just one, bro. My emotions on that one are now gone completely, gone. Right? Let's go. These girls are coming like this, and my hands are in the pocket. I'm like, I take them out and do. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you take them out just to seem like like you have confidence and shit. I'm like, that time I'm mad uncomfortable. Mad uncomfortable. The only thing that I wanted to do was put my hands in the pocket and mind my own business, bro. But these girls are coming in. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna do that shit, gang. You know what I mean? Take my pockets out. I take my hands out of the pocket. I'm like, I pretend I'm talking about some random business, bro. Motherfucker, I ask, dog, do you know, literally, bro, hear me out, verbatim. This is what I asked this nigga. Eka, what did you buy your underwear? I promise you on everything. Eka, what did you buy your underwear? Dog, mind you, these girls are fittering like this, bro. They were coming like this, but they didn't hear us because they were too far, right? So if you don't know, Mall of Africa is like rails. Like when there's the escalator that side, there's the escalator this side, and then there's like rails covering those escalators, so that way people can hold on them like this, right? And now these people are coming like this. They're not coming from the escalators, but they're coming from the other side of the escalators, right? And so they're the outside. I'm looking at them, and one of them is looking at me. She's like, and I'm like, you feel me? In my heart, of course, bro. Like real life, I'm like, you know, what do you put on the way? You know what I mean? Like what brand is your microwave? You know what I mean? We vibe to the fitted cap store, minding our own business. And mind you, this nigga is also looking at this. Not me alone, bro. It's not me alone. And then we done with our fitted cap store, right? Okay, boom, perfect. And I think, okay, now everything is done. But I think to myself, this nigga's gonna want us to earn a 2 men, and I'm not ready for that yet. It's like, okay, bro, it's time for the 2 men now. I'm like, I'm hungry, cow. Tell him, bruh, gotta eat, bruh, like something, yana, you feel me? And it's like, you have Gwababa. And I'm like, dog, what you mean? Like, I'm the Don, dog. I'm like, I'm the Don. And now the bro's like, you have Gwababa. Hey, mara, let's go eat, bruh. And then we vibe there. Okay. 2 more girls come. You. 2 more girls come, boy. They come to us like this, boy. Like this, boy. Like this. And it's me, my bro here. That means, hey, dog, mind you, both of them are dog. I didn't even know what to pick. That's how good that shit was. It was peak. And we vibe there, dog. Obvious. Like, dog, we vibe there. We scooch and we vibe straight. We're not doing that shit, bro. Not now. Relax. Right? And these girls are not, mind you. I think they'll color mommies. If they're not colored, bro, they're light skin somewhere there. You feel me? But one of them had like light eyes. Like, I don't know. Like it's like the super light brown. I think it's hazel or some shit like that. Right? And then we get to the food court, and like, bro, I have multiple options, bro. I'm standing there, I'm like, and there's this other girl coming, right? I don't even know her, but she was not kind of like she was not. But for my friend, this girl was like peak, and he's like, bro, he mind you, he texted me, he's like, bro, this girl's so cute, bro. This girl's so and I'm like, which one? I'm like, oh, that one. And I'm like, okay, yeah, she's cute. And then I ask her, how old do you think she is? Like, probably around my age, right? I'm like, I guess. And then, mind you, I didn't know he was gonna go for the short, right? But this nigga, genuinely, I swear verbatim, he goes, hello. Wait, let me put you in your perspective, right? Pretend you're the girl. He goes, with his one hand in the pocket, mind you. Hello. And he's like, hi, how are you? Dog, he talks to the girl. I don't even, now I excuse him and shit. He's like, And this girl's looking at me the whole time. I'm like, let me mind my own business here. I'm looking at the menu, boy. I'm pretending not to be part of this thing, bruh. Cause why are you involving me? You feel me? Whole time I'm like, what am I buying here, boy? What am I buying? What am I buying? And now I'm scouting the whole time. Trying to hear the conversation like what am I buying, boy? What am I buying? What am I buying? You feel me? Whole time that's what I'm on. At McDonald's, mind you, bro. This girl is fittering. This girl is passing here, and this nigga's like, whoa, my sister, let's talk. And now I'm like, okay, if he's doing this shit, then I can't be left hanging like this. You know what I mean? I look around for girls, random ass girls. Alright, and I look around, and I lock my eyes on a girl. And dog, over here, slick me as the dawn. What I do is I keep looking at the menu, bro. I set my shit down on my life. I didn't approach. Okay, so bye.
How are you doing? I'm good. So today.
Okay, sorry for the interruption on the last part, but I'm back. Don't ask me why I'm shirtless. This is another day, bro. So I genuinely just woke up, kinda, you know. Yeah, as I was saying, I was looking at the menu, right? I'm looking at the menu, blah 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 blah, and this girl's locking eyes on me. Mind you, the whole time she's looking at me. Like the reason why I said it is because it's like, and then I turn my head, I'm like, the whole time I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm looking at her, bro. She's looking at me, bro. And now I'm forced to approach her, right? I'm forced to. It's like it's something that I have to do at this point. And then I invite to her. I'm like, and then I go straight, bro. On my life, I don't know what was happening with me on that day. And mind you, bro, I like, if we were to go out as gents and we were to say, okay, let's go out and approach some girls, blah 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 blah. Like that's something I wouldn't mind doing, right? Cause I wouldn't mind just talking to a girl, ask her, hey, where you from? What's your name? Blah 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 blah, and get into details and stuff like that. That pretty much I do not mind, right? So when I this girl that I was going to her, cause we were looking eyes the whole time. I think she was interested. I don't even know if she wanted me or what, bro. So I went. And then I went past her. It's just like this. She's standing here, and I go to her, boom, 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 and then I pass, right? And then my brother right there is still talking to this fucking girl. I don't know how many minutes they talked, right? But I went to check us and then rounded the area just to check what they're talking about. So me, I was pretending I was looking for something. Whole time I'm just thinking about like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say to this girl? Niggas, she was boy. I'm not gonna lie. So that's. You gotta understand that shit, you know what I mean? So then I ran the whole mall. Like, not the whole mall, is in downstairs and upstairs. Like, the floor was on, right? So down at the escalators, and then I go, boom, right? And I find this nigga at the food court looking for me. And I'm like, hey, bruh. You know, I'm not gonna leak his name. I'm like, hey, bruh. And he's like, okay, bro. And then I'm like, okay, bruh, what happened? He's like, I got the IG. This girl was highlighting with the numbers. And I'm like, so why did you fucking take so long? I was debating with her. I'm like, what the fuck? And then boom, he's like, okay, I already did my shit. Now you have to go get a girl yourself. I'm like, yo, boy, see now, I don't know. At the same time, it's like, I really wanted to talk to that girl, bro. Not for some, I want to date you shit, like just to, you know what I mean? Just to release, like the you know what I mean? The Lord that in me, you know what I mean? Type shit. So, of course, I via there and talk to her. I'm like, finally, bro. I talked to her. Verbatim, here's what I said. All my life, here's what I did verbatim. I'm like, hey, how are you? This guy's like, I'm good, how are you? You know what I mean? And that's like entry level shit, bro. She's like, I'm good, how are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. My name is Daniel. How are you? I use my middle name. Cause here's something you need to understand, right? In places like the suburbs and shit like that, they don't want your name like your cultural name or what you call like your your Zulu Sutu name. You have to say that middle name. Don't make you sound, you know what I mean? Don't make you sound like a suburban dude yourself. That time I'm from the fucking Kasi too, bro. So it's like, when I went to Midrand, cause my brother and sister-in-law live in Midrand, right? So now it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, I basically, like, when I go to Vagash there, it's like, you know what I mean? So, but I didn't go there at the time because I was only going with my friend. So I told her, hey, my name is Daniel. What's your name? She's like, hey, my name is, I'm not going to say your name, but it starts with an A. Right? It starts with an A. That's all I'm going to say. It's like, my name is, and I'm like, hey, where you from? Right? And she's like, I'm from around here. And I'm like, oh, same. What's the vibe? Why did you even come here today? It's like, and I just came here with my mom to shop. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where's your mom? You know what I mean? She's like, my mom just went around. I don't know what she's going to look for right now, but. And I was like, okay. So I saw you were looking at me the whole time. What you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Like, you can't just look at me and leave it there. You know what I mean? Lock in. And so I, like, you know, we keep having a whole conversation, blah 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 yeah, this and that. And then in the midst of me trying to get a number, verbatim, I promise you on my life, she's like, you have cool hair. Like, what do you use on your hair? Like, completely off topic, by the way. I mean, shit. At the time, my cut wasn't this bad. I'm not gonna lie. My trim was better then, cause my cut was still fresh, right? So she's like, "What do you use in your hair?" I'm like, "Nah, it's all natural, And she keeps giggling, Chad. She's giggling on my life. She's giggling. She's like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Yeah." So we can't have this whole conversation. I don't get your number. You gotta take shit somewhere. You know what I mean? She's like, "Yeah, I completely understand." I'm like, I pull out my phone. I'm like, yeah, do your thing there, bruh. Do your thing there. The whole time I'm looking around, but I don't even know what I'm doing, bruh. Because all I've been doing is just talking. At the same time, I'm nervous. I don't know why I was this nervous on this girl, because every time I talk to girls, it's like on some calm shit, bro. Like, it's like, because I don't even think of it as like, I want to date you and shit like that. It's just like, you know, I'm just talking to you, let's be friends and shit like that. End of the day, we won't even be friends. You know what I mean? End of the day, I might forget you in like a couple months, but don't hate the player, bro. Hate the game. You know what I mean? And so, I take a number, and I'm like, okay, can I at least have a hug? And she's like, what if my mom sees me? Your mom is not here. I don't see her anywhere. She's looking at her and she's like, okay. But she's sitting down, right? And I'm like, okay, appreciate you. I'll shoot you a text. She's like, okay. Yo, dog, my heart the whole time, bro. I promise you, bro. My heart the whole time, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay. And I promise, dog, I forgot to say something too. I remember there was a time when I was talking to her and I was jamming, bro. Like, I was jamming, bro. Like, I don't know if I was tweaking or what. Like, but like, I was glitching out, bro. Genuinely glitching out. I was a time when I was like, yeah, between those times when I said, where's your mom? I said, I don't remember what I said. But I think I tweaked out somewhere when I said, where even is your mom? What would we even use? Like, I promise you. But that got me in. Why? Because she left, bro. She left. So I was good. Because she left, I was good. I knew I was in the clear, so I had to operate something. You know what I mean? All the time, the conversation was kind of trashy. Don't get me wrong. But as long as we scored, you know what I mean? As long as he scored. Yeah. And whole time, bro's looking at me, right? So when I invite to him, like, and the dude is looking at me. When I go to him, so he's standing here, right? And I'm coming to him like this. But I'm pretty kind of far. The distance is like, right? Because this is me, this is him. And he's looking at me the whole time when I'm trying to come to him. And then he stands there looking, pretending he's looking around the area. But the whole time he was looking at me. But I don't even blame him, because I was looking at him the whole time, that's all. Just like, you know, it doesn't really matter. However, He looks there and it's like, hey, bro, where were you? What the fuck? And I tell them, dog, don't even start that shit. You were looking at me the whole time, bro. And she's like, okay. What did she say? And I was like, yeah, I bet the number, dog. And it was like, bro, mind you, people are looking at us, nigga. Behave. Right? I didn't exactly say that. I was like, chill. Relax, bro. You know I'm the dawn, like relax. You know when I hump myself up, you like, you know that thing when you like feel so confident, like you feel good after doing something. Dog, that's the shit that I felt as well. So it's like, can't even blame me, can you? You can't. So I begged the girl's number. You know, I was kind of nervous at first. I started, but it made me. You know what I mean? So end of the day, it's like I scored. A goal is a goal. And then yeah. Once I arrived home later on that day, you know, we kind of zulad with the bro later on, and then he bought it fucking KFC. I bought it at McDonald's because, you know, I didn't even buy McDonald's. I bought a wrap at Debonair's because Debonair's is like at the corner, and then this is McDonald's right here. Things at McDonald's are so fucking expensive, right? Because I remember from the last time that me, my cousins, and my sister-in-law, we went to the fucking Mall of Africa, and she made us do the 100 Rand challenge. So now I had, you know, a pretty good stash of food, basically. And yeah, we bought some shit, and we took them as takeout, and we Ubered, we ride home. Right? And he goes to his house, I go to my house, obviously. So now, I get home, same time, I text this girl. Right. Wait, let me show you guys something. What the fuck is my phone? Chat, I'm not gonna show you chats or anything, but I'm gonna show you I'm just gonna show you a bit of the girl. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Don't chat. What I saved there doesn't matter. It's just I just saved it like that for content purposes only, bro. So you can't believe me for, you know, you're saving people as 1, 2, 3. You know, don't even do that shit, gang. I'm trying to find her. Boom. Hold on, chat. Hold on. There she is, chat. I saved her as person 3. Alright. I fucking hope she doesn't see this video. It's not a personal thing. Right? I still know her name, but I prefer not to save her by her name because it's like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. What's wrong with that FPS on this shit? But it's like, you know what I mean? Most of the girls that I talk to anyway, I save them as person. If I know like we're gonna have something going, right? But if it's like a girl, it's like, okay, we're just friends and shit like that. I don't even care about, you know, I just save her by the real name. Because, you know, we're gonna hang out more. But if we're not, dog, I'm just gonna save you as person. And yeah, that's basically what happened. I shot her a text, and what I said was, hey, I never got your name. And she says, I told you my name was Michaela. L-League, chat. L-League. What the fuck? L-League. Okay, I'm gonna play bro, fuck. Shit. I'm gonna play that out. And then she's like, you can call me for sure. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then we continue the conversation from there. I'm not gonna show a lot of things, bro. I'm not gonna show a lot of things. But all I'm gonna say is that it was successful. We're not dating or anything, but it's just like we're talking. I think she considers us in like a talking stage and shit like that. But if I'm being completely honest with you, this is some XP shit. I'm not focused on all that at the moment. But yeah. And then the rest of the chats basically go oh, so you're, she's Tasha, chat, by the way. She's Tasha. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, are the stereotypes true? And then she's like, oh, what, sweetie? Chat, I don't want to leak anything, but here's the only shit I'm going to show. Here's the only shit I'm going to show, chat. Here's the only shit. Wait, what the fuck? Why are you focusing on my face? Oh, what, sweetie? Right? And then I'm like, that while you're beautiful, it also comes with feisty behavior. Ish, ish, ish. And she sends a sticker. She sends a sticker. The sticker. But it doesn't show anymore. I don't even know why. And then she's like, oh, thank you. Oh, here's the sticker. Here's the sticker. Here's the sticker, chat. Here's the sticker she sends. Right? And so the conversation goes on. Goes on. For the whole fucking December, I'm 16th, girl. And yeah, pretty much I think if I come to a conclusion, I ask her, what even are we? It's not gonna go, pretty good, because I don't really think much of dating her. It's just like, because her, she doesn't really know that it's XP, chat, right? Because bro, you can even ask my dudes. You can even ask bro. You can even ask the other bro. You can even ask the other bro. Hey, it's time of dating. They'll tell you no. And they know or not, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's not the fucking vibe I'm on at the moment, chat. Alright? Right now, I'm still focusing on this shit and this shit. Later on, I'm focusing on this shit. Maybe, chat. Maybe she will be my girl at some point in life. But I'm not sure if it's right now, because, I'm not really focused on that. Girls can really fucking blind your shit. That's one thing I've learned. But yeah, chat, that's basically the whole story summed up. I'm briefed up. We basically went to Mall of Africa, my bro. He talked to a girl, and then I saw that I had to operate as well. I went to this girl. I got a number. We started texting. We texted for the whole of December, and I haven't talked to her in a couple while, like a week, surely. But she has texted me. She did text me, happy Christmas. I was like, yeah, happy Christmas too. And then I left it there. So I don't know. Maybe she lost interest as well. So it's like, it doesn't really matter end of the day. Yeah, it is what it is, chat. And yeah, that's basically what happened. That sums it all up. I'll see you guys when I see you guys at this point. Bye, motherfucker.